My name is Ruby DePieri.
My name's Mariah Karatevli,
I'm Hannah Toomey, and we're from Campbelltown City, and
and
you're
you're
listening
listening
to
to
Smash
Smash
FM.
FM.
Welcome everyone here to the Smash Sports Show right here on Smash FM here on a Monday. Of course, let's continue our friends over in Adelaide in particular. Of course, we're heading to speak with the Campbelltown City, of course, women's National Premier League team. And of course, they'll be hoping to bounce back this weekend as they take on Salisbury Inter. On the road, of course, there at Gyps Cross. And of course, we've got three very special guests joining us right now to tell us a bit about the start of the season so far for Campbelltown City. Thanks, all three, for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
I'll get each of you to introduce yourselves and what position do the three of you play on the field?
I'm Hannah, I'm a goalkeeper.
I'm Mariah, and I play anywhere in the midfield.
And I'm Ruby and I play on the wing.
A pretty rough weekend last weekend. What did you take out of that game?
I think overall we just need to be more aggressive and wanting the ball sort of all over the park. We're a little bit like just let them have it. We just need to have a bit more of being the first ones wanting to get to the ball and have that desire to score and keep them out.
And I think because we're a new team, we're still learning to play with each other and get used to how we work together as a group.
Playing Salisbury Inter next at Gyps Cross. Tell us how's this week going to be like on the field?
I think that this week Salisbury Inter are very good. They won the grand final last year, I'm pretty sure. So they're definitely a tough challenge, but I think we're showing very positive signs throughout our preseason, and even though we have lost our first two games, there definitely have been positive signs. So I think it's just a matter of building on that and working well together, and then hopefully we can create some nice chances and hopefully get some goals, and hopefully that results in a win.
And we played them in pre-season too. We had a really good hit out against them and did really well. So at least we sort of know how they play to sort of work, capitalize and do better.
What being first year back up into Premier League, how have the team adjusted to going from State League to Premier League?
I think, yeah, pretty well. I think we've got lots of people with experience playing in WNPL, so that brings sort of everyone's experience together, sort of helps lift the team for those who haven't played WNPL before. So I think it's been a good transition.
Yeah, definitely.
Tell us a bit about your coaches.
Oh, look, our coaches are great. Joey and Mary are, amazing coaches. They work really well with all of the girls, and they create a really great culture within the team, which I then think translates into games quite well. Even last year in State League, the squad was like gelled really well, and our squad is gelling really well as well this year. They're great coaches. They know how to work well with all of us. It's going well.
Tell us a couple players in your team other than yourselves that's impressed the three of you so far.
I think Liz, SSS15THYR, she's had a really good start to the season. Has done really well out on the wing. Still impressed by her so far.
Yeah, I'm impressed by Georgia Ianella. She's been playing striker for the first half of this season when usually she's a midfielder, and I think she's doing really well in that position and really creating some dangerous chances for us.
I think that Monique Rakiki has had a great start to the season. She's only 15, and I don't think you'd know it unless someone told you. And she's definitely stepped up to the challenge and is, doing really, really well. So excited to see how she goes for the rest of the year.
Have you got any personal goals that you want to achieve this year with the team?
I think personally, definitely want to get a few clean sheets, especially playing up in that next level. Even though if we do score, we still definitely want to keep them to nothing. So a few clean sheets would be good.
Yeah, and I think even just as a team a whole to aim to make finals would be a really good achievement, as we're a newly promoted team. So I think aiming to make the finals is a goal that we are trying to achieve as a team.
Yeah, I agree with Mariah and Hannah. I think that both aiming for finals is something that I think not only everybody in the squad like wants to achieve, but also I think that we're all very capable of achieving that. Although the season hasn't like we haven't been off to the greatest start, I think it's just a matter of time before we start getting some wins. And I know that everyone within the squad really believes in one another, and I think that we can definitely make finals. Yeah.
Mm. So where did the love of the world game of football start, and what does it mean to the three of you now?
I started from a very young age at around 5. I started at Adelaide City, and yeah, I've just played ever since and just worked my way up into WNPL.
I didn't start until I was about 13. I never really played it before. I just sort of started playing it at like recess and lunch in primary school with the boys, and then really enjoyed it. And yeah, just sort of started from there and worked my way up playing through the state team and WNPL, and have just, yeah, really loved it and gone from there.
I started when I was about 6 playing in mixed teams in my primary school, like in a local primary school competition, and then went to clubs like my local club near me, and then was kind of within the state system with Mariah for a while as well, and now here at Campbelltown. So I think it started, yeah, I think all of us started when we were quite young, and have definitely just fallen in love with it, and yeah, been playing it ever since every year.
Okay, most serious question I'm about to ask. What will be some highlights through your football journey so far?
I would say in when Ruby and I were in the state team, we won the finals competition, which I think that was the real highlight for us as well. And also winning the league with a previous team I was with. And I think this is a highlight for me because it really shows that determination and hard work can pay off. So I feel like this has really made me passionate about coming to this team and possibly building that for this team in the future.
I think some achievements that I'm proud of are, again, Mariah and I won a grand final together about 3 or so years ago. The WNPL reserves, that was definitely a highlight for me. That was a great season. And then also last year winning the state league here at Campbelltown, being undefeated, that was, yeah, we had an amazing season. That was definitely a highlight. And then I would just say kind of throughout throughout the years that I've been playing, just all of the friends that I've made along the way, just definitely, yeah, created some lifelong friends. Yeah, and people that I really enjoy playing with. So I reckon that's a pretty good highlight as well.
And then I think for me, definitely like my biggest highlight and I think accomplishment would be winning state league goalkeeper of the year 3 years in a row. That was definitely was really good, and definitely last year as well. Going 18 from 18 and being promoted with Campbelltown was pretty amazing.
Okay, great segue. I'm going to ask, mention about last season's success. Of course, going on through undefeated. How special was it? And I know, you're up in Premier League at the moment, but has the premiership from last season sinked in, and how long ago did it sink in?
I think
it's still hard, I think, to believe as well that we went 18 from 18. Like I've never happened to me before, like in my career. So I think that's definitely still kind of starting to sink in, but it's still definitely, hard to comprehend that we did do so well.
Yeah, I think as well, because it's just something that like rarely happens to go undefeated. And I think just, yeah, it seems a bit too good to be true sometimes. But yeah, it's starting to sink in a little bit more now that we have taken that step up, and now that our season has started in WNPL, that's definitely starting to starting to sink in a lot more. But yeah, it still seems a bit too good to be true, to be honest, even though it was like August last year.
So how long did you wear your medals around your necks for, and did either of you sleep with it? And then the second part of that question is, did you bite on your medal on the day?
I didn't I don't know. I didn't have, I don't know. I think I was just wearing it. well, for the night that we
Yeah.
got them, and then we
Yeah.
had a bit of a celebration
After,
afterwards.
yeah.
So there was
thank you.
definitely around, we were definitely all wearing them then, and we also had like champions t-shirts made as well. So I think everyone was wearing those.
Been wearing them more longer than what we did the
Yeah,
medals.
yeah, I think so. Yeah. But yeah, I think I took it off when I got home and it was
Yeah.
to bed. But yeah.
Yeah, I think mine's still hanging in as I walk in my door. I've got a little thing on my wall that mine still hangs on. I don't really know what else to do with it, so it hangs there.
Yeah, I've got mine in my room.
Yeah, it's just hanging up still when I walk in my house. I don't know. I feel like it has to stay out. I can't just put it in the box.
Yeah.
But I definitely didn't sleep with it, but I think I definitely probably slept in the t-shirt.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
I think as well having it hanging up is just that reminder
Yeah.
of how good of a season it was.
Yeah.
Definitely just to have that constant reminder just sitting there rather than tucked away in a box. I think it's pretty
Yeah.
special. Yeah.
Now, did you get a trophy or a cup on the day? I know you got a flag.
We did get a trophy. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That is I think it's in our upstairs change room, not change room, sorry, upstairs function room, along with some of our men's trophies as well. So yeah, we keep that one at the club, and it's nice to go see it when we go up
Yeah.
there. It's just a nice reminder within the club as well of the success of last year.
So the question I'm going to ask, it's a two-part question about the cup as well. So did either of you get to drink or kiss the cup? And how much love did the cup get?
I didn't drink out of it, but I've definitely got videos of others drinking out of it and kissing the cup. So that night it definitely got a lot of love.
Yeah, I've seen some footage of the cup being shown some love.
Yeah, I didn't drink out of it either, but I think some players and staff did. Yeah, I think we had a good time. Yeah.
Now, did any of you use the flag as a cape, or did either of you sleep with it?
I think Andrea, who is our women's director, I think he might have
He took it.
he took it home on the night when we received it. But I think we all kind of shared. I've got some photos of me and some other teammates having the flag around our shoulders, holding the cup with with our medals as well. I think we all kind of shared it on the night, to be honest. Yeah.
All got to wear it for a cape for a little bit.
Yeah.
What does it mean to play for Campbelltown City, and especially playing on the Steve Woodcock Sports Centre field?
I think it's pretty, I think it's a great honour, especially with the success that our men's team has had. And I think trying to push the women's team even more, and after such a great success last season, I think it's a great honour, and just trying to highlight the success that not only our men's but our women's team have. And
Yeah, the pitch is so beautiful here in the East, and also being a part of that club culture where like the men and women are both valued so highly. It's such an honour to be a part of.
Yeah, it's definitely a really special club to be a part of. It's got a really great family culture. Just like when you walk in, everyone's so friendly to everybody. It's got a great family feel to it. And it's just, the pitch is amazing, especially I feel like it's pretty historic in the sense that a lot has happened on that pitch over the years. And like as Hannah said, I think all of the men's success kind of drives the women's program as well to kind of emulate that, even though we're just kind of starting in WNPL. We're back in it. I think it's just a matter of time before we make some memories up on that pitch as well, definitely.
What have the three of you learnt from each other on and off the field?
I feel like we've really learned how to communicate with each other in different ways, as we've all come from different soccer backgrounds. I feel like we've learned to actually communicate with each other in a way which we can understand, which helps us create success on the field. Yeah,
I agree. I think the way that you communicate is important in the sense that in a game, everyone's trying to just help each other. No one's like, I don't know how to explain it, but when you're communicating with someone, getting your point across constructively is really, really important. And I think that everybody is on the same page in the sense that, in order to play well together. And you also just don't see, there are some things that other players can see that you don't see yourself. So for example, like if another player thinks that you could have maybe gone one way instead of the other, I think when they tell you that, everyone really takes it on board. Yeah, and I think the communication is really, really good.
Yeah.
I think all of us, like all three of us, have gone through the state team, but we've all sort of had different experiences from it that we can all like learn from each other and bring to the team to sort of help improve and do well.
What will be your advice to people that should head down to Campbelltown City to get involved in the World Game?
I think 100% come down. We've got such an amazing culture all the way from our juniors through to the senior teams, both men and women. Yeah, everyone here is such a really good culture. And yeah, we've got like our juniors come out and support our senior games. And yeah, it's
Great food.
yeah, pizza.
Yeah, great food. Yeah, I would also say that for anyone that comes out, all of the coaches here, they definitely all reward hard work. So as long as you're working hard and are consistent and are doing as best as you can, you'll definitely be rewarded. Yeah, with our coaches really acknowledge and can see everyone's hard work. So I think that's a big thing as well.
We have a couple of lighthearted questions about your teammates there.
Yeah.
Firstly, who had the most embarrassing moment on the field so far this season, or even at training, and what was it?
Amero, our coach. You probably I was saying this, but no, definitely Amero.
Yeah,
but he was
he was walking
A pole.
backwards and
Oh yeah,
fell into a hole.
that was pretty fun.
definitely that's probably the best.
Yeah, that was definitely the highlight.
Yeah, it was funny because everyone was watching him.
Yeah,
it was all eyes on him, and he just stacked it. So, yeah,
definitely the best.
Who's the comedian, the best singer, and the best dancer on the team?
Comedian, I would say Michaela Sabona.
Oh, definitely,
Yeah.
Vicky.
100%.
Loudest, funniest
Yeah.
teammate, I reckon.
Yeah, best dancer. I reckon Amelia.
Oh yeah.
I reckon
Amelia.
Amelia Rakiki.
Yeah.
She's quite a good dancer. She did when she was younger as well. So
good.
yeah.
Do either of you have a pre-game superstition, ritual, or routine?
I don't. But like if I did, and then if I didn't follow through with it, I'd be in my head too much. So I just choose not to do that. I think there's some habits in the sense of just like not rushing to get ready, just taking my time slowly. But yeah, nothing really superstitious, like no left foot, like left foot before the right foot or anything like that.
Well, this is a weird one, but I can't drive to the games. But my parents have to drive me because I feel like that's just something I've always done since like obviously little. So I feel like I've had to keep that going up until now.
No, actually, I do agree. My mum drives me to every game still. But and I moved out of home and mum still drives me to every game. But I think as well, I take my wrists before every game. Every single game, I take both my wrists.
Yeah.
Does the team have a pump-up song?
Well, I would say anything Dom Dollar.
Yeah.
A lot of us love Dom
Yeah.
Dollar. So any of his songs we have pumping in the change room before.
Now, does anyone on the team have a hidden talent that they're not willing to tell?
No, she's not sure. I'm certain talents.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I guess we have to find out.
Yeah. Let you know.
Now, does the team have a fine system this year?
We do.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
A lot.
Okay, two-part question I'm going to ask. The first part is, who has copped the most fines? That's the first part of the question.
I reckon maybe Summer.
I was about to say
Yeah.
Summer. Yeah,
Summer
definitely.
always
Summer's
asking what kit to wear.
Yeah, she did it actually like 40 minutes ago before training. She asked what kit we were wearing, even though it was already in the group chat. So yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm assuming she's the forgetful one by the sounds of that. Is doing this interview a fine?
No, it's not. It's not. We
No,
can't
shouldn't
tell.
be.
We won't bring that one up. But I don't think we'll, yeah, no, it's not fun.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good then. And we'll finish with these two-part question. First part is, does anyone on the team have a nickname?
We've all
Oh,
got
I think everyone has a nickname. Yeah. Oh, my nickname's Flossie because I like to floss my teeth.
Um,
Georgia's is Gigi.
yeah.
There's quite a lot, to be honest.
Yeah.
Just
It's a lot of just shortened names as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
Like Michaela we call her Mickey.
just to make it easier when
Yeah,
we're on the pitch.
yeah.
So who gave you the nickname of Flossie?
To be honest, it was just a collective thing.
Oh,
I always tend to floss like in the change rooms and stuff, and yeah, I guess it just sort of came about then. I think maybe our captain Joyce may have came up with it.
we mentioned about hype song a moment ago for the team, but do either of you personally have a hype song that you play in the car on the way to the game?
I don't, to be honest. I just kind of put random things, just like songs that are pretty energetic. I don't have anything specific, to be honest. Yeah, I'm pretty flexible.
No, I don't normally play too much. Normally I'm just talking to my mum after work because I don't live at home now. So normally it's a bit of a catch up before the game to talk about life. I don't really, don't often listen to music in the car anyway.
Oh, well, music is very important for me. I always put on this same DJ set, hard style. It really gets me pumped up for the game.
Well, all three, thank you so much for giving up some of your time to join us. Obviously, best of luck against Salisbury Inter. Hopefully, you can get that first win on the board and resort them to bottom of the ladder by the end of this weekend. And we can't wait to hopefully come up to Adelaide later next month or month after to cheers on and hopefully watch his in action as this season goes along.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.
No worries. And of course, if you want to get down there to support the Campbelltown City women's team, of course, we'll put all the details up on their next couple of games. Of course, this weekend, of course, they will be at Gix Cross at the Service FM Stadium against Salisbury Inter. There's more on the Smash Sports Show right after this. Don't go away. Here on the 15th year celebration.
My name is Ruby DePieri.
My name's Mariah Karatevli.
I'm Hannah Toomey and we're from Campbelltown City
And you're listening to Smash FM.